Hello, dorks. Hello, hello. Welcome in. It's time for Dwarf Fortress. It's time for more Dwarf Fortress, as should be so surprising to everyone. Gonna adjust my volume here just a second. Hi. Happy Thursday. It's been a whole dang week, hasn't it? It's been a whole dang week. We are here to hopefully, maybe, fingers crossed, praise rivers. Today, I intend to be the day that we actually get these rivers praised. That is my intention. We ended last stream with an attempt, and the thing that I thought was gonna be the thing that made it work did not make it work. So now I have to try something different. So that's kind of where we're at. We're gonna figure it out. I have an idea. But holy cow. We're dealing with water, right? Everything we do is fraught with danger, as we have seen many, many times in this fortress. So yeah, that's fun. This will be fun. Today will be a fun day. Probably gonna get some more goblins. Probably not gonna get a migrant wave. Probably not gonna get trading caravans. That's probably all gonna stay the same. Maybe Reg will get all of his stuff figured out and we can send him out. Oh my gosh. And this cat is gonna be going nuts. I keep forgetting that I can't like BRB on this screen. Hi. Hi. Ugh. Okay, I have a captive. She was sleeping just before stream, so now she's not gonna settle down, right? I'm gonna attempt to get her in her spot. Okay, that was more successful than I thought it would be. She might just leave though. You can't lead a cat to catnip, right? Anyway, we're gonna hop right into it. Today's episode is brought to you by a canyon, and by viewers like you, clicking on all the buttons, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in Discord, all that stuff. That is the canyon that I am floating down the river of these days. I appreciate you being here with us. And that's the thing, right? We're just gonna come over here, we're gonna come over here, and we're gonna play a video game. Also just gonna unpause. We reloaded from an autosave for reasons. Let us not talk about the reasons. We went back to before our failed attempt. All good. It's cool. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. The idea here is we have a river, right? We have a river coming in here. Its natural waterfall goes down here. I want to connect this gap so that this water goes into here. This will be lowered, right? There's our goblins. And then I want the river to flow in here, and I want to flow down through our little river temple. And then I want it to flow into the basin here like it would otherwise, and be all pretty and be neat. That's the whole idea. But of course, figuring that out is going to be a whole thing. So we're going to station our squads up here. We're going to, nope, not that button. We're going to activate our civilian alert. I think our burrow is still updated, right? I don't want them up there. This all seems fine. Yeah, they're not going to go out into our little temple area right now. This will be quick. It'll be fine. Oh, and there's our new quarry. Our shale quarry. That is also fine. I think we're good. I think that's good. Okay. So let's keep an eye on these goblins. It's probably just going to be 6 goblins again, right? That's my expectation here. Or, oh, yep, there they are. 6 invaders, cool. So they're gonna have to come all the way across and get into our little bunker. But I don't want to be fighting out by this river, which is kind of the point. Going out and meeting them right there would be kind of dangerous. So they're just gonna have to work their way across. Oh, and then who are you? Are you one of them? Probably also gonna get thieves, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and then that's 6. Okay, cool. I don't know why you got so separated already. Okay, you all good? You all regrouped? Okay, and then there's the thieves, right? Hey, look, we found 2 thieves. 2 snatchers. They're very dead now. Perfect. That's exactly what you want to see. We actually have to pay attention to the snatchers now that we actually have 2 babies. We actually have 2 babies in our fortress now. All right, come on. We're down to 30 frames here. Might just be because we are being invaded. Also, the civilian alert, I think this restricting to a burrow like that has a frame cost, I think. I don't know. And I'm betting that Reg has not figured out his equipment yet. He is working on picking up equipment. Oh, he has his sword. Okay, he figured out his sword. That's the one I care the most about. Okay, here they come. And there they go. Wow. Hats off. I love it. I love it. We are so good at this. There's a bunch of garbage up here, apparently. We took off the civilian alert, right? Yeah. And your orders? Oh, you still have your orders. Okay. So your orders are good. We're good. Now clean up all that junk. I don't know why there's so many books. Why there's so many? There's a whole bunch of scrolls up here. You were just gonna take a nap. Whatever, we're good. We're good. Now, river. River. So what we attempted last time, I was thinking it was going to be possible to just build a bridge from here and have it build across, they wouldn't care about there being water in the way, right? But they totally do care. Like this is air, right? This is air with water flowing down. This is the edge of the river itself, like the lip of the waterfall. So we need to build something here, but water being in the way makes it hard and or impossible. So we need to find a way to remove the water from this work site temporarily, so then we can then build something here and then re-divert the river back in. That's what I'm thinking about right now. So I think how that's gonna happen, there's just a bunch of junk in here too. Oh, and there's our barracks. Oh, of course we built stuff like right there. Of course. So, I mean, we could come back like here, right? Maybe we're just like all the way back here. I think what's gonna happen, we're gonna have a whole section here on both sides. And it's gonna look like that. We're gonna have a section here where opening this up is going to be a pain in the butt too. We're going to have... Oh, fish! Hey, look, it's salmon. We're going to have a way for water to come out to either side of the river and then flow down through here and then just out here like it normally would. Do we have a level we could do like to here? Let's do it here. So we're gonna dig here, so we're gonna need an access tunnel here, right? Water's gonna come out here, we're gonna smooth this and turn it into fortification, so it just goes through the existing wall. But then it's just gonna be a little artificial river here. So this level is going to get dug away from above. Of course, there's a bridge right there, of course. We might have to move that bridge. And these walls, of course, of course. Of course it wouldn't be that simple. We're going to dig out these walls. We're going to build fortifications on this wall, on this row. And then a bridge on this row to close it again. And then this is going to be a channel that goes down. I think that's what we're doing. So then this channel is going to go all the way down to that level. Like so. And it's just going to go into here. Right? That's my thought. This is my thought right now. We're gonna need ways for accessing all of this. Of course, this is gonna be dangerous. I think we're gonna end up digging like this on level just for minor safety? I think is how that's gonna work. So then we want stairs that go like this. Right? So that they can access all of that. I think that's what we're doing. And of course, this is all going to be done through aquifers, right? So I should have been doing damp dig. Because this will all be aquifer. This is all going to be wet forever. But maybe the first thing we do is just dig this and then get this done so the water can flow out as we go. Maybe that's what we're doing. So we're going to say, dig that much. Just dig that. And we'll be good. We have a dwarf scholar visiting. We have mandating of certain goods. We need more bucklers because of course. Do that. We're also putting the finishing touches on our statues, which I guess we just need to place one statue. Is that really where we left off? Yes. And then a porcelain statue of some random god. I'm not going to put statues on this level. And then this is the surface. You're out here cleaning blood. Cool. I wish there was a way to tell him that that was not necessary. I wish I could tell him that they didn't need to do that. Oh well. And this is all engraved, right? All these walls and floors are engraved. This is all good. This is all good. This is all good. And this is all mined out already. So this is going to be where we're like removing bits from. do like this. And look, there we are. Digging has begun. And then I need like a door here, right? Or maybe even like a floodgate. We're gonna start with a door. But when we're done, we're probably gonna be like walling this off. We're probably gonna put a wall here when we're done. So maybe I'll just do like a couple doors, just to be sure that water's not flowing out into our stairs, because that would be bad. Generally a bad thing. But we'll do fortifications there. Look, it's reg. And you don't have your thing anymore. What on earth? Oh, do you have... Maybe your schedule has you taking your stuff off every time? Is that what's happening? I'm gonna copy... Oh, you're just off duty. Okay, I'm gonna copy, paste. Right, or accept... Yeah, I don't want that order, right? Because this order has like a bunch of training, so I want like this. Equip always, sleep in room at will. I even want like a train 1, right? I want a U train. Interesting that I can do that. Done. And then I'm gonna copy, paste, paste, paste. Okay. Let's see what that does for reg. And then let's go ahead and dig the rest of this. Shouldn't be any danger of collapses in here. Should all be safe, right? Never even linked this up to a to a lever or anything. I'm gonna make a new wooden bridge. Not a floor. A bridge. Another strange mood. Very cool. I guess this is a retracting bridge, but I'm gonna have this actually be a drawbridge. And it's gonna be out of Bloodthorn. Why not? Why not Bloodthorn? So we want to remove all of this. Okay, and someone's coming for that. Claimed a craft bold workshop. Why that one? Whatever. Whatever. Still got a fair bit of wood here. Look at our furniture stockpile. Wow. We've been quite efficient, I guess. Pilgrim is visiting. All that continues to happen. I don't know how to convince them not to... Like, all these cancellations are happening because of this, right? I'm pretty sure they're wanting to come in here and do something in our little quarantine area. But they're not able to, so they keep taking jobs. But the drop-off is inaccessible. Store item in location. I'm assuming that means like, they're probably trying to make, they're probably trying to put scrolls in our library here. They're still discussing processes. Have you written a book yet? They have not written anything yet. They're just discussing processes forever. But I don't know how to get them to not want to come in here without also, oh, there they go. Without also restricting them to the inside of their burrow. Okay, so all of that happened. That is starting to happen. This all happened. Okay, perfect. So we are going to build fortifications like so. This is all going to be shale. And then am I going to be leaking like this? Whatever. Whatever. We're going to have a pair of bridges. These are going to also be made of shale. Can I build? I can't build on. Yeah. I guess I can do like a lever controlled hatch right here. Maybe that's what's going to happen. Because once we've done this, we don't need back up here. I'm just going to do that. And then, do we have hatch covers? Maybe we have some hatch covers already. Doors and hatches. We do. They're even shale. Oh my gosh, look at it. Okay, cool. So we're going to build those. Build this. Going to take that out once we can. I think that's going to be fine. And all this got dug. All this got dug already. It's already leaking. It's already leaking plenty. Jeez, yeah. Because we needed more waterfall. How about, let's actually just smooth all this. It's just going to eat frames. And this is all soil. So there's not a whole lot we can do there. We could fix that. We could make it not drain, but that's... whatever. Whatever. Look at all our boars! Oh my gosh, the boars. So many boars. And since that other digging is done, we're just gonna continue digging here, right? I am loving this. Oh, nope, someone else this time. You're still looking for items. Wow, okay. Still gathering items. Hopefully you're finding good stuff and not, like, 5 shale rocks. Okay, one more level done. Perfect. Flawless. Love it. So far, our mood bold has grabbed tetrahedrite and leather and bone and bloodstone and steel and wood. Holy cow. Okay. Also, these dragons have been here for a bit. All these non-fertile eggs. Maybe we need to... What about the rivers and the streams you are used to? What do you mean? I think we need to kick these dragons off their nest boxes, because they've just been here for a bit. Let's just... Can I just do this? Not really. Just gonna kick them all off. Right? Yeah, okay. It's gonna be just a bunch of random eggs on the ground, but that's fine. This goose, pretty sure that goose has been there for a bit. Oh well. And of course I expect beak dogs to come in and claim all the ones that I placed back down, but let's keep an eye on that. Look, it's no migrants again. Fancy that. Also, we can't butcher beak dogs, right? Was that the thing? You can't just butcher a beak dog, hilariously. Are you working? You're working! Okay. Dada is working. Nice. Dada the farmer has created Urtek Kais Azak Zatos, a tetrahedrite Sioux. You just made an instrument. That's a legendary instrument. That's actually kinda cool. You know, I'd almost call us in forced migration if it wasn't the fact that everyone came here of their own volition. I do wonder about that, right? Like, are they sent out from their homes against their will? Clearly there needs to be some sort of some component of choice involved in the migrants, otherwise we would have some, right? It's only worth 3,500. It's a Sioux. It is encrusted with tetrahedrite cabochons, single-cut adventurines decorated with apricot wood, encircled with bands of trillion-cut bloodstone and steel, adorned with hanging rings of wild boar leather, menaces with spikes of tetrahedrite and quaddy bone. On the item is an image of Riris the kobold and kobolds. Riris is surrounded by the kobolds, relates to the ascension of the kobold to the position of winged one, the serpent of baths in the year 63, so quite a while ago, almost 100 years ago. An image of a point-cut gems in steel. And the Sioux is a mid-size handheld cloth-stringed instrument with a stoned yoke and a ceramic body. Okay. Strings are suspended from the yoke. Yeah. It's an instrument. Cool. I'm gonna let people actually, like, use that. I'm not gonna put it in our... I'm not gonna put it in here. I'm gonna see if it ends up in our tavern or something. Be cool if it got played. You claimed this, but you have non-fertilized eggs because, of course. Whatever. None of these are fertile. None of these are fertile. Wow, cool. Well, we'll keep an eye out. Usually ask people during adventure. That's true. They got a choice. They can say no. They frequently say no, don't they? Everyone who's with us here right now came of their own volition. If we wanted to get like really controlling about it, I guess. We want to link some levers. If we were comfortable with hacking things in this way, because we've hacked things before, right? You could like be in adventure mode and then walk up to someone, just a random NPC, and then like hack them into being an adventurer, and then they're in your party, and then you do whatever you want with them, right? That would be... I don't think they would have agreed to do that. But otherwise, they seem to be okay with it. I don't know that they know what they're getting themselves into when they agree. That's probably true. Mortally dubious? Yes. Also morally dubious. Okay, more of this. More of this. I'm also assuming our food and drink has been holding steady. I don't think... Like, I think those are our limits? Are those our limits? Or are we just, like, out of stuff? No, that's our limit for drink. That's our limit for meal. Okay, cool. We're good. Oh, okay. Oof. It's like, why are we at 59 again? It's because 2 of our people are monkeys. Right? They don't count as citizens while they're monkeys. I don't think I noticed that before. They're just in the bookcases. They are the librarian. They are the librarian, aren't they? This is very... That's funny. They're just hanging from bookcases. And now we're back up to 61. Okay. Cool, good. That was kind of scary. I have lost so many people in this fortress. This has been one of my deadlier fortresses, if I'm being perfectly honest. The mortality rate in this hospital, this fortress, has been higher than I'm used to. What if we just, like, instead of quarantining our weremonkeys, what if we just assigned them as scribes so that they were in the library at all times and then occasionally turned into ferocious monkeys? It's a terrible idea. It will only cause misery and death, but it'd also be hilarious. Just don't call them monkeys and you'll be fine, right? They won't tear you limb from limb, surely. It's going pretty quick now. A 1,000 were-monkeys riding on 1,000 years will get you. Yeah? I mean, we only have 2 monkeys, but so far they haven't written anything, much less Shakespeare. I kind of hope they write something. And then there's this level. Look at this. Gonna continue being very paranoid. Type of penance. But what did they do? I'm not sure they did anything wrong. Getting down into here is gonna be the thing. We're gonna need like a stairwell. So this is linked. This is linked. Okay, so we're going to pull the lever. And see, I don't know. Because I think something could still leak from here to here. How... Because we're going to want this to be able to be closed permanently when we're done, right? We are diverting temporarily. So when we're done, we want it to all be closed off. But I think... what I need to do... This is going to be awkward. So I'm going to do... like that. Gonna remove these. We're gonna put walls there. I think that's the answer. Not a curse, a blessing? Sure. The blessing of monkey. Okay, so then we're gonna put just a holding wall here. And then that should be fine. Awkward, but it's fine. Everything's fine. You're just sleeping? Just sleeping in here? Okay, Shock. It was not by random chance, it was by madness turned to rage, turned to transgression, turned to retribution. Totally. But like, the transgression was by a person who's dead now. The people who are suffering from the weremonkey curse now are not the people who transgressed against the god who created the curse, right? It's a fun little story, I agree. I think it's hilarious. I've literally never had that happen in a fortress before. I've literally never seen that before. Okay, so I think we lock this. I think we don't want anyone in here at all. We have these linked to levers. Blessed forevermore, yes. What should we do with them? Should they go on their own adventure? Should there be a monkey adventure? I actually think I want to get rid of these trees before we do this. Because I think if you are a were creature or if you're an adventurer were creature, I think you still transform on those days. I don't know if you have control or if you just go nuts. I've never done it. I've never been an adventurer that's cursed to aware something. The other thing I think I want to do, of course, now it is. I think we're between blood rains. It says the sky is clear. I want to build a roof on top of all of this because we do a bit of fighting out here, and they get upset every time it happens, I'm sure. So we're just gonna give them a little bit more of a roof. Whoa, need more shale blocks. Okay. Nope, not that. I want to do, let's say do another 50. We've consistently been needing them. Return the curse to your enemies. Will you just settle them in like another fortress? Hey guys, we're just here to live. Totally cool. And then peace out. That would kind of be hilarious. I don't know that the game would know to do anything with that. Like if you're not at a place, like if we dropped him off in a fortress, some other fortress, and then came back to this fortress, I don't know that the game is like, oh, we need to transform those weremonkeys in this other fortress. I don't know that that actually happens. That'd be cool though. Of course, now there's logs in our fortifications. Because why wouldn't there be? And please, no one fall in. Okay. Where are you going? You're just wandering around? Okay. Oh, I guess that's a way in. I guess that's fine. On that island way out in the isolated continent. How did we get there? They are properly isolated. There's no like, why is that? Did I mean for that to be open? I'm not sure if that matters. I'm gonna put a floor there just for the sake of being paranoid. Right on top of our fortification. Sea ice? Well, I want to say that we are actually in the southern hemisphere, so we have ice on the south, but not the north. Like this is all, I think this is all temperate. Maybe even tropical. We could go out like here. I bet you we could get across there. But I don't think we can get there. Like we could start something here. Like if we embarked on a new fortress, we could start here, but there wouldn't be any connection. That's one of the, there's like a little volcano island down here. That's kind of cool. I love all these volcanoes. We haven't seen any of these volcanoes. That is one of the things that are higher on the wish list as far as like what people want. and what Toady expects to do with Dwarf Fortress is actual boats. Because right now there's no seafaring at all. Even in World Gen, there's no cross communication or trading across water boundaries. It's all just straight on the continent. Or underworld highways, yeah, totally. Well, we get underworld highways. It'd be cool if underworld highways could cross like an ocean. That'd be kind of cool. But someday we're gonna get boats. Someday we will have boats. We have no idea when. No way to DF hack there. You could across a short distance. I think the struggle you would have. I'm just gonna go like this. Like, for instance, if you were here, right? Like, if we took an adventuring squad and we came out to here and we looked out, I don't know that we would see the other shore. I think this might be far enough that we wouldn't see it. It might be close enough. It's really hard to say, actually. Because if you could see the other shore, then you could teleport yourself there. But if you can't see your destination, I don't think you can teleport using DF hack. But like this, like that, we could definitely teleport across. That's going to be a really small gap. This one, maybe, that might be pushing it. Really hard to say. And of course, there is a labyrinth up there. Okay, so we are going to see how this works, right? We're going to pull our levers. Our river is going to flow down here, into here, and out here. And I don't think that will wash anyone through our silly fortifications. Goblin Chemist has returned. They're up to 62? That chemist a resident or something? Yeah, okay. Interesting. So Utez is someone that we've granted residency to, so counts towards our population, and left and then came back? I guess? Wasn't entirely aware that they could do that, but okay. So let's do this. Let's push the button, right? I guess I'll let them finish these. Someday we will have proper boats and we can be pirates. Someday we'll be able to like roleplay as pirates and Vikings and all that kind of stuff, and it's going to be amazing. It's going to be so cool. Okay, let us see what happens. I know that we aren't like forcing the river to stop going this way, but I'm hoping that like enough of it is diverted that there's not really any water flowing this way. I want to see like minimal water flow over here. So there goes that. Okay, and then it's gonna wash all this stuff around. But it's gonna come down here. That all looks pretty good. And it's gonna come out here. And it's not gonna kill anyone, right? It's just gonna go straight down. It's just gonna go straight down. I'm glad water doesn't have like momentum after coming off an edge. Okay, so this looks fine. And look at that! Okay. I think we did it. I think that works. We're getting like a little bit. We're getting like a little trickle over here. No, don't get... You are Peacekeeper. You little jerk. You hit... Okay, you're gonna grab this one log. How did you even... Oh my god, how did you even... Why was... What was this decision-making process here? Okay, if you can get out... Did you just climb out? You just climbed out. Okay. Everything else in here is forbidden, right? No one get out... Everyone get out of the river. No one be in the river at any time. Oh my goodness. They are like cats, I swear. Absolutely. They are always exactly where you don't want them to be. He managed to get out. He managed to safely get out. Hauling his log. Thank goodness. But my god. Okay. This is perfect. This is perfect. So now we want to build our connection over here. I'm debating if that's still going to be a bridge or if it's just going to actually be... Yeah, I still want a bridge so that we can divert it back to where it would normally go if we need to for some reason. I do want that option. So we're going to say bridge. I say it opens this way. And it's going to go like this. And it's going to be marble. That's gonna be how it works. It's gonna be how it works. Hey, how's it going, everyone? How's it going, DJ? How's it going, Orion? Hopefully your weeks are going okay. I'm happy that I think we got this. I think this is gonna work. I think this is gonna work. Oh, what is this emote? Oh, that is cute. Oh, I really like that. Oh, I really like the possum dance. I want to do that, because that's already awkward, isn't it? Okay. I think this is gonna work. I think we can do this. It remains to be seen if any of this was a good idea. But I think we can at least get the river going through here. Perfect. Perfect. I love it. So now we need to find a way to do this level. And we're also going to remove kind of this outer ring of the blocks. Good ideas are only such in retrospect. I guess that's true. I guess there's some truth to that. Okay, so does that mean if you never follow through on something, it was never a bad idea? But also never a good idea? So we're gonna just basically remove everything that's not lining up with the floor below. And of course, leaving these pillars. Or, yeah, okay. And then I probably want to, like, because that's not technically part of it. And then, how's this gonna work? No, no, I'm not paying attention. Oh, I'm not paying attention. Who did I just kill? I just killed Shum. That was my fault. That was just my fault. That's just my fault. Gosh dang it. Disdains perseverance. Well, I don't think I can save you. You're already drowning. You're one of our... Are you one of our miners? You're not anything, are you? You are a stonecrafter. A rusty stonecrafter. Oh, you're a miner. Is that what we have? Yeah, you're one of our new miners. 'Cause of course. 'Cause of course. Dang it, Shem, stop dying. Yeah. I still don't have like a proper way of actually getting out of here. You are trying to get to like I could try to remove this, but there's no way that's going to happen in time. You are actively drowning as we speak. Yep, there you go. Oh, that's just my fault. That's just my fault. As soon as I heard that sound, I was like, nope, that was me. I knew it. I thought I saw someone else. I thought I saw a body. Not a body, but like an unconscious person. Maybe not. Or maybe they already got up. Okay. Get in there. Man, if we could actually have him get in there and rescue, like pull someone out of the water, go full lifeguard. That would be fantastic. So I think... So I'm just removing floor here. And we're going to expose the walls beneath. So we're going to want to like this, right? Now, I do need to be careful. We're going to be careful. We're going to be careful. This whole row can go away. Right? We're being careful. I think I can do that. I'm gonna have to make a slab. We're not even gonna be able to recover that body. Because of course. Reg would make an excellent lifeguard. Zombies would make great lifeguards. Except for the part where they probably float too much? Or is that bad? Would a zombie lifeguard be like always on the surface of the water or always walking on the bottom? I have an idea. If you make it to the other island and then to the labyrinth, make it Reg's final resting place. Make like a throne room and allow him to finally rest in peace after all his trials. Interesting. Interesting. Is that where Reg wants to go? Okay. Oh, this is just perpetually nerve-wracking. But look, this is working. This part is working. If he so chooses. That's true. I guess we could see if Like you could put him there and see if he leaves. So now I want to link this up to a lever. More levers. So that gets linked there. Do you mind walking what your design is for? Yeah, it's for praising rivers. This is purely purely cosmetic. There's no actual function here, aside from we're probably gonna make it a temple. Dedicated to our lungfish god of rivers. But what's gonna happen is we're diverting our river at the moment, right? So we can construct. But then we will undivert our river, so our river will be coming through here and across here and into here, and it's just gonna flow down. This is a very fancy mist generator. So we have two inlets, right? And one's gonna go down here, and it's gonna be a little river. Or no, one goes down here, and there's a little river. The other goes down here, and there's a little river, and then it goes down. And it just like goes back and forth. They all just go down in little semicircles until they both reach the bottom, and then they drain back out into the river. Literally all that's happening here. We have engravings on the canyon walls and little statues inset there because I think that's a really cool idea. And the whole thing's engraved. And that's the whole thing. That's, yeah, that's it. Of course, now we are getting water over here, so now it's going to be hard to get in and do the mechanism. You're sleeping out here. Okay. Yes. Oh, look! Our hatchlings have grown to become children. We have 2 children now. Oh my gosh. We have 2 children who can do chores. Excellent. Is there anything we don't want them to do? Sometimes it's good to make them not do burial and like corpse holing, just so they don't get scarred for life, but also that just kind of happens. Where did they come from? Oh, we had a hatchling. Someone gave birth to twins last stream. I don't know if you were here for that. We had 2 babies, 2 kobold babies. Still not experiment babies, but we got a pair of kobold babies. I'm curious if anyone is working on our link a building. Yep, there you are. Of course it's going to be you. I mean, you are working on it. Doesn't seem to be inhibited by ankle-deep water, like construction is. So that's good. I think that's gonna work. And then I think we're just continuing to bring this in, right? So we're gonna go like that. Yeah, and I want to wait to do this one, because if we remove this one and this one before this one, then that would collapse. That is how that works. I want to do here. I want to do like here. Okay. And then there. And then like this whole row, right? Right? And then we're gonna mine out, we're gonna channel all this out. We're just gonna break it free. It's gonna be completely suspended. That's the goal here. Like it will technically be connected over here as well. But other than like this connection is going to be suspended from these little archways. Right, I want to remove those. And then just one more. Yeah, okay. So maybe what I do, because I want to do this level as well, right? I want to mine this gap out as well. Some random socks. Hooray. And there's nothing on that floor. Okay. Perfect. Okay, so this looks like it has been completed. So we're gonna pull the lever, test that your things work before they become mission critical. That's a lesson we've learned, right? There we go. Of course, it's gonna drop some water on our bridge. Okay. That didn't kill anyone. It's okay. We're good. We're good. Right, I didn't just sweep anyone into the river. Okay, good. Speaking of which, let's go ahead and place our slab, which I assume has been engraved. Not only have we had a lot of deaths, we've had a lot of deaths where I can't recover the body. I don't think I've ever had this many slabs in a fortress before. There you are. Oh, and we should also check our nest boxes. We do have some beak dogs in here. But as long as these aren't fertile, I don't really care. So that's fine. But all the dragons still don't have fertilized eggs. I don't know what is causing that. Oh, a follow. Thank you, thank you. Thank you for the click. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome. We are chillin', which I'm sure you have deduced. These are all non-fertilized eggs. I don't know how to fix that. I don't know what needs to happen. Because it was working before. Like, it was working, and then I didn't do anything, and then it stopped working. Oh, I should probably finish this while we're working on it. No, not shale slabs. Shale blocks. We have a bunch more again. Perfect. That will be a little bit less blood. So, I want to remove this outer layer, this outer ring of dirt. I want to remove this outer ring of dirt. I don't know how to get... How do I get down there? Like, we can get down here, right? But we also want to be able to get back up. So we might end up having like a stair back here and then coming through this way. and then we just seal up the stair afterwards. I think that's what we have to do. So we're going to say... We're going to dig a stair here. Gonna dig a stair... Oh, this side's gonna be fun. Dig a stair here. And then dig a stair here. Dwarf Scholar has returned. It seems like we're having some residents return, because our population is going up without births or migrants. We're just having like former residents return. Okay, we're gonna remove and remove and remove. We can also start working on channeling all this out. This will continue to be nerve-wracking. Seasonal vacationers? Probably, honestly. We're gonna do there. We're gonna do here. 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 That's open, right? And then I'm gonna try to not reveal these blocks underneath. So I want to do these two spots. And then those two spots. And then these two spots. And then these two spots. And then here. Could probably do a couple at a time here. So then over here I want like this. Goodness gracious. I think we're doing like that. And then like this. Gonna continue to be paranoid. This is very nerve-wracking. Okay. I think that's this top level done. Or no, back here. So I do want to get rid of that one. And I think we're going to get rid of these kind of extraneous stone blocks as well. Like, what if I do that? And then all these blocks. Are people going to come take the blocks? We have a stockpile for the blocks, right? Of course, it's like way to the heck down here now. This is like a full stockpile. I think we're gonna say that our marble blocks can now go into the main block stockpile, because we are essentially done with the construction. So then people are gonna come up and grab all of these, in theory. So that went away, and then this one doesn't need to be here either. Okay, looks like they're coming to grab things. So I'm gonna start removing things on this level. Yeah, I mean, it is technically gonna attach here. But like what? Like at the very least, it's touching our pillbox, right? We would have to like remove some of our previous construction in order to make this a little cleaner, but even then it is going to be supported as it connects here, right? I don't think there's anything we can do unless we just like channeled all of this. How completionist on this are we gonna go, considering this is a 100% self-imposed challenge? Do we want this to be literally only supported by our little supports up here? And we can like get real finicky about what this looks like? Or do we just call it good where it is? I think if I put a shell block here, then it'll at least be like symmetrical here. But like, even then, like this block is resting on this block underneath. Like we would have to remove stuff down here in order to make it like truly floating. The option that causes fewer, not none deaths. Okay, well, that's the mess with it less option for sure. I think we're gonna go like this. At the very least, if we wanted to come back and change that later, we could. This isn't set in stone, as it were. I think we're gonna start channeling out this floor. I don't know why. Weird. Oh, but here, I do want this pair gone. And then we'll just leave all that as soil on top. And then that's fine. That's that. Oh. Do I guess I do want that to match vertically. So I'm gonna put a wall there. Have I told you how I love you made this out of marble? I don't think specifically, but thank you. Marble is great too. I think this was a good choice. Mostly came out of the fact that we have a bunch of marble. And also the fact that it's worth more. Like constructions made out of marble actually are worth more than like other common stones. So that's kind of cool. Need a little bonus there. Because I think we are going to designate this as a temple. Might attract some prestige eventually. We'll see. We'll see if the game appreciates our taste here. Of course, the fact that they have to like go around to the bridge, our bridge is way the heck over there. Getting over to this side is a bit hard right now. Hydrate, I can hydrate. My favorite normie. Hi. Cold River Fort, thank you. We're praising rivers. So we're playing as kobolds, and just the world gen, one of the more popular gods amongst our kobold civilization is a lungfish god of rivers. So we've been praising rivers in this world for quite a while now. I was like, well, we need to make like an actual monument for rivers, right? An actual river temple. So that's what this is. Okay, cool. So now we're gonna wall this back up. Bam, bam. There we go. Look at that. It is now, aside from being like touching over here, maybe I do want to see the marble here. Maybe we'll reveal the marble over here as well. I think, and then it'll be kind of symmetrical. I like that. I think that works. Hey, elf blood. Yeah, it rains elf blood here. Oh, they're going across. Oh, they're going across these. That is how that works. Yep. That's not terrifying. Okay. Look at that. Look at that. And nothing collapsed. It didn't kill anyone or anything, except for the times that I killed people. So now the trick is we don't want anyone to come in here. This is now off limits. Maybe we should... Do I do something to actually prevent them, prevent access over here? It would actually be a little difficult to do. Okay, cool. Cool, cool, cool. Look at that. Look at that. It's not even touching the water at the bottom. Just floating in this canyon here. And there's like a bird. There's just birds flying in here. Okay. Now's the part where we test this. Now's the part where we see if this actually works the way that we think it does. Again, I say nice. It is nice. I agree. I'm very happy with this. Another strange mood. We've been getting so many strange moods. Okay. I'm going to run to the restroom real quick. You all keep an eye on this strange mood. I'll be right back. I return. Maybe we'll wait till an autosave. We'll test it after an autosave. For no reason. Hello, C-Roy. How's it going? Cat is catting over there. We're just about to do our first real test of our river temple. And I'm very excited. Yeah, make shale blocks need shale. Well, we're good on shale now. We made half the shale. All good. We have more boars. We have plenty of boars. There we go. Sees the cat lying in a little bed. Wish it were me, right? I am jealous of cats every day. Wake up, cause some terror, eat some food, take a nap, repeat. Forever. We've been slowly training her to not eat toes. She's a very toe-motivated cat. But we have been slowly training her to not murder us when we're in bed, right? Because that's when it happens. Oh, did we... A dead beak dog. Oh, a beak dog just died of old age. Interesting. Oh, and you're working. Perfect. Look at all that. Look at all that. Go you. Every time we would get in bed and put our feet under the covers, she would, like, just go nuts and start biting the heck out of our feet. And obviously that was not conducive to sleeping, having a good night's rest, so for a long time we were just kicking her out at night. But now, does she pounce toes or try to bite them? Both! She does both. Hey look! Vile force of darkness seeking a parley. You're not gonna get one. Oh, it's a big one! Oh, they actually brought a squad this time. Look at this! They got melee weapons and everything. Hidden noms are for me, yeah. Like, just seeing them under the blankets just triggers something in her. And she's like, those are mine. Those are mine now. Did Reg figure it out? Is Reg good to go? Reg looks good to go. Divine Metal Longsword, Steel Metal Shirt, Steel Breastplate, Steel Helm, Steel Greaves, Steel Gauntlets, 1 High Boot, as is tradition, Shield. Like, you got 2 socks, you got 2 gloves, you got 2 gauntlets. Why 1 boot? Why always the 1 boot? Anyway, Reg is... Everyone's gonna come up here, but Reg is gonna be fully ready to destroy this squad here. How's his leg? His leg's fine. Reg is fine. I don't think Reg has ever, like, actually sustained an injury. Reg has a burial chamber? Because he was a noble at some point? What? No, why does he have a claimed... Okay, just getting ready, I guess. Whatever. Ass kick and boot? That's true. He only needs the 1. He really does only need the 1. But they all do it. Like, all of them wear 1 boot. 1 boot. I don't get it. Okay, we have a dwarf prophet visiting. This all sounds good. We have were creatures down below. I'm gonna turn on my civilian alert. Our squads are stationing up here, and our invaders are going to advance upon us. I guess we'll do our river test after this. This is a big one. You bring in the heat this time? Oh my goodness, a troll! They actually brought a troll this time! Okay, we've upset them. We've clearly upset them. Look at this. And a beak dog. 38 invaders, 42 invaders. Look at that, okay. This is our first real invasion. Of course they're here to petition, right? They want to parley. But who knows what... I don't even know what they want. Not that I would give them anything anyway. Some of this looks like steel. That's a silver two-handed sword and iron armor. Iron armor? Okay, they're all just wearing armor, iron. Iron and copper? Oh, you are so screwed. You are all so screwed. Okay, the troll does not appear to give a crap about the parlay. It might just be going for it, which is hilarious. I just want to see if this is actually all of them. It seems to be settling out at 42. And the troll's just gonna wander in. I'm curious if the troll's just gonna get annihilated on sight, or if the fact that they're parlaying means not hostile. I guess we're about to find out. No? Okay. You're... okay. Developed empathy. I've never seen developed. A great sense of empathy, a sharp intellect, a lot of willpower, and a good intuition. I think if I deny the parlay, we're just gonna go straight into combat. Which I think is what I want. Sounds like a nice guy? Yeah. Asta the troll. Petition denied. Dead troll. That might have been mean. That may have been mean. Is he here to talk? I don't know. I've never really successfully parlayed. I don't know how to actually do a parlay, if I'm being perfectly honest. But I also don't care, because my main motivation right now is to kill goblins. So we're gonna kill goblins. Like the whole purpose of this fortress is to lay waste to goblin civilizations. So the fact that they're coming to us is just convenient, honestly. We're also mid artifact construction as this happens, which is kind of cool. Is Reg still here? Reg is still here. Okay, this is gonna get nuts very quickly. We're probably gonna do some frame-by-frame stuff. So our first goblin, who's got the same name as that dead troll, hilariously, both named Asta. Maybe they wanted a legendary instrument. It's very possible. Didn't give them a chance to say, honestly. So we're going to see this goblin, Tun the dwarf. What's your professional mace dwarf? Okay. Reg close behind. Reg is just right here. Let's, I want to check how many kills Reg has right this moment. I want to see if he gets any kills from all this. So he has 466 plus the others. By the way, Reg is ridiculous. 466 plus 633. So he's at one shy of 1100. I want to see how many kills he actually claims in all this. So there's a dead goblin. We're gonna get a little bit closer. We're just gonna kind of filter through them. Hey, look! An artifact, a hematite bracelet. I'm gonna go ahead and place that somewhere while I'm thinking about it. Our vault down here. We got bracelets, branches. Branches is its own category now. Hematite, there you are. I want to look at it. Studded with steel, decorated with willow, wild boar leather, bands of rectangular hematite cabochons. Neat. Cool. Good story. Just another artifact, right? Okay, so they got this whole side taken care of. They're all just standing here on this tile now. But now they should start seeing them, right? Or they should come back, or they're just gonna go around that way. I guess that's fine. Okay, and now we're just gonna go down both sides. Wow. 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 Okay, so I'm just gonna give a kill order to finish these off. I got 5 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Please kill the 5 remaining goblins. 3 remaining goblins. 2. No. No, we already did it. Okay. Oh, we have 2 injured citizens. We have 2 injuries. Okay. Let's check our injuries. But we did it. Like, we already took care of it. You took some hits. You have taken some hits. Tendon in the upper spine has been torn. That's probably bad. And then our other injury is over here on Shomuk. Our professional observer can no longer stand. Dang! Dang, okay. Hopefully they can be brought to bed and those wounds heal. Look at this carnage! Look at this carnage. That is bonkers. To just annihilate 40 goblins with 0 traps? 0 traps, mind you. We don't even have a ranged combat person. That was literally 40 melee kills. What did Reg do? 466. 633. You didn't even get any kills. Our most dangerous person didn't even get any kills there. Oh, a dead cavy boar. Where did that happen? Oh, just in our pasture. Okay. I guess that's fair. Jeez. Jeez. Okay. There's a fish. There's just a perch. Okay. Need to turn all these goblin corpses into dragon. Yeah. It'd be cool if they started attacking us with dragons, because then we can remove some of the dragons and such from their fortresses, right? Because when we were sending our squads to attack their fortresses, we kept dying to dragons. I want them to bring the dragons here, because I'm pretty sure Reg can just take care of it. Getting practice in for the siege update, yes. I am so excited. I am so excited for the siege update. Okay, oh, and then nope, they don't have their order. Okay. I think we're good. Still just 3 spots there. We're good there, and we're good there. Okay. We could go check our hospital. Here's Shomuk. Our other person appears to already be gone. You're just getting your ankle torn open, your hip torn open. I think you should be able to walk again. I guess we'll keep an eye on Shomuk. I'm pretty sure we have some crutches, but I'm going to make a couple just to be sure. Let's just do some wooden splints. just to be safe. And now we test our temple. I love this so much. I'm gonna put little lids here. Bestow the name upon a steel short sword. Okay, cool. Good story. Okay, so I wonder if there's a specific order we need to do this in. I think we're gonna lower this. I guess I'm gonna let them do this first, just so I don't have people walking around out here. Patience has been the thing that actually saves us in the past. All these corpses. Yeah, they should just end up in here. How many goblin teeth do you want? Can make some necklaces out of some goblin teeth. You're just having a rest. You're just sleeping in the corpse pile. Good, cool. That's fine. Some stuff on the roof too. So not ready for the siege update. I'm glad they're making it optional, because if goblins start digging through walls and stuff, I'm gonna go full rage and flood the world with lava. Oh, I love that weremonkey emote. Did you know that we have weremonkeys here? Have you been here for that? Hello, Brainless Society. Oh, I like that one too. Everyone's got such good emotes. Everyone's got such good emotes. I'm really excited for, like, the idea of siegers digging and breaking walls is legitimately terrifying, and I'm very excited to be terrified in this game. I don't know if that makes sense at all, but like, I've been playing this game for a while, and nothing in this game really scares me in fortress mode, like aside from like breaching hell, right? Which is not meant to be an accomplishable thing. But none of the things that we're meant to like engage with are actually scary at this point. So just having, like, being scared of a siege is not a thing I've had, it's not a thing I've experienced in a very long time, and I'm excited for that. All our dragons are up here helping. Okay, so that got made, and that got made. Perfect. So I think what's gonna happen, I'm going to lower this bridge. So that we have crossed this gap. And then I'm gonna close these, and then I'm gonna open this. Or looks so cool. This is one of my favorite forts. Leopardbends might still be my favorite, but this is like a close second, especially now that we've done this. Like, I really love this. Who are you? Ilt the Prophet. Toulon spoke to me. Goodbye. Perfect. Okay, so now that all got done, and then now I want to pull this lever, which will force the river to go back on its normal route. I'll give it a try when it comes out for sure. Excited to learn the new mechanics, yeah. Because we're gonna get new things to deal with it, right? It's not just like everything gets harder and sucks to be you. Like, it's all just gonna work differently. Okay, so here, now it's gonna fill up again. I'm gonna wait for it to, like, pressurize. Still just a little apprehensive about it because I also like building very aesthetic forts. They're definitely going to make them look less pretty. Agreed. Well, I think we're still going to be able to do aesthetic forts. I am sure, but maybe the aesthetic looks a little bit different, which I can understand why you would want to maybe turn that off for certain forts. But I think we're just going to have to figure out new ways to make aesthetic things happen. You know what I mean? It's going to take forever to actually drain out. But like what an aesthetic fort looks like might look different post-siege update. Just the junk. Washing all the junk around. Okay. So now, because rivers are very kind, because water physics is kind in some ways, this isn't going to overflow. The river, like if we just stop it on this level, it just stops, right? So this is all stable. This is all good. We don't have water coming down here aside from aquifer. This will all dry out eventually. I think we're good. I think we're good to open this now, which will be the thing that does it. Okay, everyone, hold onto your butts. It's gonna get washed away. Big thick walls, yeah, totally. Like double walls. But we're also gonna get the ability to like reinforce walls, right? Is my understanding. Like a steel reinforced wall. Why not? Okay, there it goes. Just filling in. And now look at this. Yeah, look at that. Oh my goodness. It's working. It's happening. It's not happening very quickly, but that's also fine. I'm actually way okay with that. Because one of my worries is like there being too much water flowing through here. And yeah, look, there's mist. Look at the mist. Perfect. I hope there's some similarity to Rimworld walls where the density of materials matters. I saw, I want to say a Future of the Fortress question about that. I think there's going to be like a couple different grades of material. I don't know. We can only speculate, right? Look at this. Look at this. And then it just goes in. It just goes into the river. And I don't see any spilling. This is all very... It is starting to fill up here. I'm curious how full this is gonna get. Didn't realize it spirals? Yeah. I was trying to get it like truly spiraling. Oh, it is. Oh, it does overflow a little bit. Oh, okay. So maybe we do need to be careful. I see. I see. Okay. Well, fortunately, the bottoms of these little troughs are all ramps. So if someone falls into, you know, some too deep water, they can just walk out. That should be fine. I assumed it was the two. Yeah, so it's like, so right now it's just, they go back and forth, right? I wanted like a double helix situation, but I couldn't quite get that to work. So right now the top just goes back and forth and the bottom goes back and forth, and they just alternate what levels they happen on. On those, why is there water flowing out this way? Interesting. Interesting. It's all just flowing off the edge. Huh. I think we should be careful about that. I thought it was a 2 fitting into this one. Oh yeah, it's this one upper one. It's like at the bottom of this canyon. I don't even know which way this river is flowing. I think it's flowing this way. I think it's flowing that way. Yeah. So it's flowing out this way. And then this river is just meeting it. Now it's doing so through our structure. This is definitely filling up. Okay. Interesting. This is probably dangerous. This is probably dangerous, if I'm being perfectly honest. Do we call this a temple and let people hang out in here? Or do we find a way to make sure that this isn't happening? Because this could just sweep someone right off the edge. If someone was really unlucky, they could just go right off the edge. I was kind of hoping the fact that these were going through little diagonals here would mean that there wasn't too much water going in. But I think there's still quite a bit of water going in. Interesting. I mean, okay, so we did it, right? This part was a success. This part functions essentially the way that we anticipated. It's just gonna be wet. Do we just say that worshipping in the river temple comes with the warning that you might end up in the river? Is that an acceptable risk for us to take? Oh, and it's doing stuff to our frames too. It's just cutting our frames in half, that's all. Wet or creepy? How's it empty? If there wasn't water flowing through here, it'd be perfectly safe. But then it'd be like, why, right? So we could just say, oh, how does it empty? It empties through here. So this goes down and this goes down, and it just goes into the basin. With the corpses. Well, it's for Opa no Osha, so it's meant to be safe. True. Do like their safety committee is called OPA. I like that. I think the way we prevent this is by making less water come in here. Which would involve something. One of the thoughts we were having was to build up a tiny bit from here. I don't want to go too tall. I don't want to be a tall fort. Like, this is as tall as we have built on this map. And I think I want it to be mostly that way, maybe up a level or two. But I thought it'd be kind of cool to have a way for water to go up one level and then have like a little fountain And then maybe have some water flowing over the edges out here. Maybe that would take enough water out of the situation. Or do I just, like, replace these blocks with fortifications so extra water can flow out that way? What would we say about that? Floodgate in each diagonal entry is pretty fine control. Yeah, why are you here? Why are you... Rico? Why are you here? Why are you here? Why are you here? I'm also worried about that. I think we need an overflow. I think that's kind of the answer. So fortunately, we built this so that we can just turn it off, right? I'm gonna pull this lever. I think maybe we just put some fortifications in some of these spots so that extra water can just flow over the edge and go straight down, so that less water is just going in the first place. I think that's the solution I like. I'm also tempted to prevent people from coming in here until we're satisfied. Just so bad things don't happen. Cool. It's just that easy. You pull a lever and the whole thing turns off. So I'm going to take this opportunity to get the junk out of our fountain. Get this goblin arm out of my fountain. And there's no flowing water here, so it should be safe to remove some walls. Right? You could also put like a couple... Put like a floor grate here. That would do quite a bit. I think I'm gonna try this first, and then we might also put in a grate in the floor here, so the water just flows straight down before it even gets to our system. I can't just carve fortifications in a constructed wall, right? You can. You can totally just carve in a wall. Okay. That's much safer. Yeah, do that. I love this. I am in love with this. It's in second place beneath our necromantic slab tomb. That is the coolest thing I've ever built, I gotta say. But this is number 2. This is an easy number 2. Perfect. And then you just dropped a glove. Someone grab the glove. Someone, anyone, still has an owner. You just dropped it off. Okay, now someone's gonna grab it. There you are. Yes. Grab it and leave, please and thank you. And now we open it again. I don't think anyone's going to try to come down here. I don't think. All that blood. Still no migrants. Okay, so now it's going to reflood. There's a frog in here too. A toad. Perfect. Look at that. It's just going to be mist everywhere. Oh, look at that. Look at all that mist. Okay. We'll give that a minute to like equalize and get it. Geez, that funk goes down real quick. I think I like that though, because now the whole thing's like shrouded in mist. Now it's just mist like all the way around it. I wanted to test a design idea I had, and so I opened a random old stream fort. I immediately understood why I stopped using that one. The circus was in town. That'll do it. Not a whole lot you can do, not a whole lot of testing you can do with the circus. Unless you want to test the circus, right? Okay, so there's far less water in here. This is now like waist deep. Which means it's not going to overflow. So it is a less full river. But that makes it much less dangerous. I think I like that. I think I like that solution. Because there's still plenty of water in here, right? Still 4, 6, geez. Getting some water spilling over here as well as it's falling. Is that what's going on? It's hard to tell. Quite the waterworks. Thank you. This is us. It's like done as of right now. This is us finishing it right now. I think we've made it safe enough. It is still definitely getting up to 6 and 7 here. But as long as it's not like creating a giant puddle. I think that's okay. It is still a lot of water. No, it is still kind of overflowing a little bit. Just not as much. Here's something I am wondering. I see dwarves in this fort saying they want to report a crime, but I don't see anything being added to the justice tab. Definitely have a captain of the guard, so I don't know where those reports are going. I think they go to like sheriff. Do you have a sheriff? Whoever is the leader of your justice system, right? I think that's correct. Which we've been awfully quiet recently. All these closed cases. Oh, we didn't ever. Probably should have convict on some of these, but whatever. See, for me, it's my peacekeeper because we're doing a mod. But I think whoever it says here is going to be who gets the report. I don't know. I mean, if your person has an office, and the person wanting to report the crime can get to the office, it might also be like maybe your justice people are too busy. Like maybe if your sheriff is off building a wall somewhere, they can't take a report. Too big for sheriff. I think it's captain of the guard. That makes sense. I think it functions the same way though. I don't know. I'm not sure I've had that specific issue. That is a whole dang river. It's a whole dang river in here. It's a lot of water. I think I am going to put that last side in too. I think I'm going to I think I want even less water. If we want to be safe. If I want to not wash half our fortress into the river, I want to be careful with this. We're going to close this again. Make sure there's an office. Yeah, definitely make sure there's an office. 5 dudes in the tab you just showed. Oh, okay. Well, it's gonna be whoever's at the top, right? Or whoever's captain of the guard. Because there's like captain of the guard, and then there's like guard captains, right? Is that how it works? All of my things are named different. But like we have a clan tactician instead. But then each of these squads are called guard captains. Didn't have an office? It was probably that then. I bet you that was what it was. Just give him a chair. Just give him a spot to sit down. People will start yapping at him. Okay, so I'm going to replace this floor tile with a floor grate. It's going to be a perfectly safe thing to do. There is no danger in doing this. There is no flowing water. This requires one person to remove one tile, right? We're totally fine. Can we divert the overflow onto the other side of the river and flood it? Other side of the river. We mean like over here? There's no... This upper river doesn't go anywhere. Like this is where it goes. Okay, so that happened. And then we are going to do a floor grate right here out of marble. The northern side, yeah, there's no river basin up here. Like this was a naturally occurring waterfall. This is just how these two rivers came together. We're just making it prettier. We're just beautifying a natural waterfall system, honestly. That is so cool. I am in love. I am in love, by the way, with this fortress. There we go. Let's try it now. I love these salmon just hanging out in this pool. It's a very pretty fortress. Except for all the ugly parts. Except for all the parts that are wet, not on purpose. So there's gonna be a lot of water falling down here, which is totally fine. Right? That's just gonna go all the way down. It's not spilling onto here or anything. Okay. That might have been the trick. It's gonna be a lot less water. Oh, it's gonna be way less water. Is that too little water now? No, no, oh my gosh. Who? Oh, it's a random prophet. See, now people who are visiting are gonna just walk across this. That's not really what I wanted. Batting 100 for the moment. Soldier bestowed a name onto an axe. Good, cool. This might be too much. This might be... I guess let's give it a moment. Because there's still a little stream in here. It's definitely not... Guess what do I want? I would love like 4s and 5s, right? Consistent 4s and 5s. Maybe like 5 over here and 3 over here. That's kind of the level I would like. I would like at least like some 3s. Like it's barely even getting down here. We could do on the sides here, kind of. Like we could do here and here. So it'd flow out like here and here. It's filling up slowly. I mean, this is definitely safer. It's definitely less dangerous. Maybe this is fine. Maybe this is fine. Maybe that's good enough. What do you think? Do we want more water in here? Because it's going to be a pretty fine thread to... It's going to be a small... It's going to be hard to thread the needle. What am I trying to say? Getting between, like, having level 3 depth in here and not being dangerous is going to be quite the small band. I would like a tiny bit more water. Oh, a fish! We got a fish in here! There's a steelhead trout. Praise rivers. Pretty functional fortress designs. That's fair. I do like that. I do like them being functional at the same time. I think... if we did here... Carve fortifications on these sides as opposed to being right here, because this is like dumping half the river right here. Quite a bit of our flow is going just right out, right there. I want a tiny bit more. I want just a tiny bit more. Oh, I'm being so picky. But the fact that this is working means I can be picky, right? What else am I going to be picky about? Steelhead trout, yes. Hopefully they don't break through our fortifications. Okay, now it will all drain out. Come on, two. I see you. There you go. I'm going to remove this. I'm going to carve fortifications. If I did here... I'm gonna try it. Let's try that. I think that's gonna be less than this was. Oh look! Our clan leader is coming out to remove a floor grate for us. Surely that will be fine. You just took off your pants. Please keep your pants on. Okay. right? So right here, I want to put marble floor back in. Pants are not required. I don't want the pants there. No pants in the fountain. Nothing in the fountain, please. This blood. Oh my god. Okay, there go the pants. The other thing we could do is like put a wall right in front of these so that it's like diagonally going in. But I guess let's see where we're at right now with this. Because it's possible this is just what we needed. There we go. And yeah, obviously a lot of water is going to go out the sides there. But we're getting more in here, I think. Yeah, look at that. Look at all this mist. Look at all that mist. It's still pretty shallow, but I think there's a bunch of arrows up there. Huh. Okay. This might be what we do. Like, this makes me nervous, but no one's gonna drown in it, right? If it only stays at 2, no one's ever gonna drown in it. They just might get... my main worry is people getting swept through a fortification and into the river. That is my primary concern. But I think that's just gonna be a risk we take. Got ones and twos, ones and twos. Is this even less? I guess we'll give it a moment to try and balance out. It does take a moment to get all the way down. We're also gonna have water flowing like adjacent to our bridge. Oh, I guess we are dumping right on our bridge, aren't we? Our bridge goes across here. That might be an issue. That might wash someone off. Every megastructure ends up taking a few dwarves every year. It's true. It's true. I mean, we could also just make sure that our bridge is up here instead. Maybe that's what we do. Is this less water? No, I'm seeing some 3s. Okay, I think it's... Okay, it's getting there. It's getting there. Just a toad right in the middle. Perfect. Perfect little toad. I wish I could put in like a little lily pad. After all, the dwarves are the fort's HP, it's true. And our HP has been this whole time. We maxed out at 70. 70 has been our high watermark, and we've been trying our hardest. It's interesting that this one's getting significantly more than this one. Which I guess it is closer. Oh, but this is getting there. I see some 3s. See some 3s down here. Okay, maybe this is what we do. Yeah, okay. I think this works. I think this works. it's just a gigantic waterfall. The fact that it's just like surrounded by mist at all times, I think is perfect. Okay. Special toad place. My tower just claimed a few dwarves that decided to try and build walls while drunk and birds were about. Oh my god. Awful. Awful. While we were building this, there was a moment where, like, I was being pretty systematic about it, but there was just a moment where I was telling people to build something in a spot that they couldn't access. I think we were like building these walls, and I was telling them to build ramps in here, but then they closed off that level way of getting in. So they all decided to just like go out and start climbing, and 4 people fell into the river at once, like immediately. The route was inaccessible for like 30 seconds, and it killed 4 people. I was so mad. It's these 4. There's Dias, Elathe, RC, and Kike. Yep, I remember that. And then there's Orjaso, I remember that one. And then there's a couple over here too. There's also our trash pile. There was a corpse in here. Some dwarf mangled skeletons. And there's Shum, that's our most recent one. I think I like this. I'm not seeing water spilling out onto the edges here. Which is really the dangerous part. Cool, 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 cool. Are there any animals living in the aquifer layer? I don't think so. I don't think so. It also occurred to me that the solution to this is just like walling the whole thing in. That might actually be something we start to work on. Because it's huge and I hate it. But the lower water flow seems to have also helped with our frames. We're still sitting at 45 frames. And with this turned off, we're at 50 something. So this is going pretty good. I think this is it. I think this is what we do. I love when it all comes together. I love when a plan comes together. I love when a monument comes together. Turn the aquifer layer into a labyrinth. I don't think we need a labyrinth in this fortress. The whole point was that we don't need a labyrinth, because we have Reg. We just have Reg standing in a doorway. That's our labyrinth. How's the water falling? Water's falling great. Look at this. So we just got this all figured out. Another strange mood. We have been getting so many strange moods here. But now our river is coming in here. It's going off the edges, and it's going down through here, and it's making these little rivers. Praise rivers. Ignore this. It's perfect. I love it in every way. So we do need to address this issue. So I think what's gonna happen, so we had two different bridges here. I'm going to disassemble this bridge, which I can do while it's retracted, apparently. I'm also going to dig this out. It could also just be a one tile wide bridge, as terrifying as that is. Us rovers. Still no migrants. We had like 3 migrant waves in a row and then nothing again. Okay, I'm gonna pull this lever. I guess we can free that mechanism, right? So now I turn it into a temple. Do we want this to be an active temple now? Just a nice little bridge. Should I make another bridge that goes across over here? If there's someone coming in and someone coming off, they'll like do a little dance and someone will end up in a river. I think we're gonna dig here. Active temple and river sacrifice altar. That's true. We could put some altars in here. That's true. Do we still have... we were making platinum altars for a while. I don't think we have that many left over. Let's see where we're at. We have 3 platinum altars. I don't think we have more platinum ore at the moment. Or very little. But we could search for some more platinum ore and put some platinum altars in there. No reason we couldn't do that. We'll put one at the top. No, it's a furniture. It's an offering place. I'm gonna put it right here. Yeah. Platinum altar. And then we'll do like on the bottom. Or I'm gonna not do one on this level. And we'll do one here. 1, 2, oh! A magnetite weapon rack, okay. 3, 4, 5, so there's 5. So then this is the middle. I'm gonna put that there. And then I want this moved because I'm picky. And this is a retracting bridge. Sacrifice happens during worship and someone falls off. That is what I'm trying very hard to not have happen. I'm really committed to not killing this fortress with a temple. That is my primary goal here. Look at that. Okay, so now something that I'm curious about. Let's make a temple here, right? Shum has been found. Okay, so we just now saw the corpse. That is you spotting a corpse. That is not a new person dying. We're fine. We're fine. We're fine. So you reminded me of A Quiet Year. I don't think I know that. But I can't, or I can. Okay, cool. I'm gonna have all of our engraved walls and statues count as being part of the temple. Because apparently I can do that. That's fantastic. This is all temple. I think they can overlap a tiny bit. Right? So all of our fancy wall nonsense actually contributes to the value of this temple. Of course I can't... Or I can. Okay, so I can't make one zone that goes across different levels, but I can make a zone on each floor and add them all to the same temple, right? I think that's how that works. Unnamed sculpture garden. Yeah. So this is going to be a temple. This is for the boats of paddling. The Cathedral of Beaches. That is what this place is called. So now I'm going to go up here. I'm going to do a new meeting area. Right, and it's going to be like this. Right, get all of that. And accept. I'm going to add it to the Cathedral of Beaches. Right? So currently it's worth 3,500. I guess let's watch its value go up. As we do this, like so. Doo-ba-doo. Something like that. And then that gets added to the Cathedral of Beaches. Now it's worth similar. We're also not very good at appraising. One side effect of not ever getting trading caravans is that we don't have anyone good at appraising anything. So who knows what this is actually worth? All right, just go like that. Something like that. And then we add it to Cathedral of Beaches. And we're just gonna do the whole dang thing. Yes, and then add to Cathedral of Beaches. What's going to be funny is when there's just a bunch of dragons and beak dogs hanging out in here, pushing people into the water. That might be the issue. All right, and then that looks good. Add to Cathedral of Beaches. Recreational labyrinth. What would so if the kobolds were to build a recreational labyrinth, what would they do with it? What would that look like? That looks good. Add it to Cathedral Beaches, and then the last floor. Walk it? I guess that's fair. Just like a walking path. Right. And then we add it to the Cathedral of Beaches, and now it is worth something like 3,500. Oh, and then, of course, you need the middle. Okay. Okay. Let's see if that's a terrible idea. Kawadi's fighting. Okay. We're murdering a monkey. As you do. Okay. I want to witness people coming in here and being safe. Hey, look, a dragon. What did I say? What did I just say? Where'd you even go? You are really just hanging out in here. A 5-year-old dragon with 12 children. Okay, we checked it out. Gave it your scent. Have a tavern in the center, so it's just like a giant spiral that they have to walk through every time they want to get a drink. Hi, cat. You going back? I didn't even see you leave. Go on. She's thinking about it. Go to your home. Come here. There we go. It's too bad you can't see her leap. I know she's not on the camera when she does that, but she literally leaps over my monitor into the spot. It's quite impressive. Oh, yeah. Taking a bath. Relieved being near a waterfall. It's ultimately what we're trying to do. We've made a bird bath. We've made a big old bird bath. Teach her how to ollie. Oh my goodness. She could probably figure it out. Okay, I'm going to link this to that same lever just while I'm thinking about it. Don't get distracted. But I think this is a successful, large construction. I'm not going to call it a mega construction. I don't know if it's quite mega, but it is large. It is big. And it was complicated and deadly. So maybe it is a mega structure based on that criteria. We have a magnetite weapon rack. Second magnetite weapon rack. What was it? It's this one. Oh my god. $10 dragons here. Yeah. I was under the impression that, like, if they sit on an unfertilized egg for a season or a month or whatever, they would give up. But I don't know. This is for collecting black mamba eggs, clearly. Maybe we just say... I guess we also want to gather beak dog eggs, at the very least. Beak dog egg, and I'll turn on cave dragon eggs for the moment, and they'll all just grab those non-fertilized ones. In theory. So now we have so many temples. So not only do you have, like, proper temples for mini gods, right? Like, this is a cathedral of pages. This is the sacrifice of forever. Wow. That's a guild hall. But like our vault, our treasure vault, is a temple to no specific deity. But we also have all these shrines. We built all these shrines for all the different gods that are worshipped in our fortress as of that time we did that. And then there's like this one. And then we have a big temple to no specific deity up here. Praying to Toulon in here. And that's a lot of temples even before you get to this one, right? I do just love that the animals are hanging out in here now. I guess that works. I guess that's fine. It's interesting that we're not cleaning up the mud in here. I wonder if this counts as inside. But they're cleaning the blood off of the roof. Why wouldn't they clean out in here? You might also be busy. Nope. They are not busy. Got it. Okay, well, we did it. I feel pretty accomplished here today. Back down to 30. Why is the frame rate so inconsistent? I guess now we have like animals pathing in here. That probably doesn't help. I'm just admiring it now. I'm just looking at it. Hey, oh, what were you doing? No job. Okay, I was close to a waterfall. You're also okay. Just hanging out. Okay, that's fine. You can hang out here. It'd be cool if you worshipped or something. I hope that's fine. I sure hope that's all fine. I forgot we have a statue of an anchovy in here. See, you are meditating on rivers. You have barely entered. This is like, you are technically inside. Also, going back and forth between meditating and trying to pick up equipment. Not sure what that means. I want to see someone... I don't know. I'm curious if we have any platinum bars laying around. Yes. We have 132 platinum bars laying around. I'm gonna make some more platinum altars. So we need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I want 5 platinum altars. There we go. And it's raining elf blood again. I guess technically we could get rained on here. You could technically get freakish weather standing in like these couple tiles. That's a strange place to meditate. I guess you are right by the river though. And you're just hanging out, drunkenly wandering through rivers. It's fine. Don't worry about it. An amazing place to worship and meditate. I would think so. I think this would be a really cool place to hang out. The fact that you can stand on a ledge here and just look like all the way down the canyon. See our little buildings out of the canyon side. Praying to the boats of paddling. Praise rivers. Praise rivers. Sup? Hello, Olivia. How's it going? How's it going? We just finished a thing that I'm very happy with. We just finished a river temple. In the midst of our canyon here. And it's just populated with beak dogs and... See, you're up here cleaning this? This does not need to be cleaned. Or no, you're cleaning like up here. See? This is unnecessary. That is totally unnecessary. And kind of dangerous. You get pushed out a fortification, I'm going to be very upset. Okay. Okay. Looks so pretty. I am so happy with it. See, now you're just... How do I make them not do this? Because they don't seem to be... They don't seem to need to clean this up. I need to make it impossible for them to get out here. Which maybe we do like this. So I think they're mostly going across these little pathways. Our little support structure. Maybe we have like a wall here. I'd love just to designate this as like a no-go zone. Just say no one hang out here. There you go, meditating on rivers. So one of the more popular gods in our civilization is the lungfish god of rivers. So rivers have been important to us this whole time. Yeah, look at all that mist. I performed the rites of the communion of oceans in this dubious place. I shall accomplish much. What do you mean dubious? Improperly dedicated temple. Is this not... This has got to be valuable. This has got to be worth quite a lot. Look at all this engraved marble, guys. This whole thing's made out of engraved marble. What more do you want from me? Or is that because he was doing like a specific religious group's rite, and this is dedicated to the god and not that church? Is that what that means? Anyway, and we got fish in here. Look, we got salmon. We got salmon in our temple. I could try to cut off access to this, but I would worry that they would like just like climb around and find some new route to go through. Some more dangerous way to do it. See, you're out here cleaning. Cleaning the elf blood off of the ground, like completely unnecessary. It rains elf blood. There's nothing you can do about it. Still BS, you can't make an elf blood cistern. I agree, that would be quite fun. We could make an elf blood river if that were the case. Be a great hang. I think so. I think this would be a cool place to hang out. Like imagine just like sitting on the ledge and having your feet over the edge and just enjoying probably a cool breeze down the canyon. Got some mist coming from every direction. Random cave dragons hanging out. Here's some worshiping going on. I think this is great. As long as it doesn't kill anyone. As long as it doesn't kill more people. I think it's great. I want the mud to go away. How do I can't like tell them to clean. I can't tell them I wish I could say clean this area and don't clean this area. You know what I mean? Like I want to designate specific tiles as this needs to be clean, this does not need to be clean. Copper smell of blood on the wind. Hey, that's all part of the ambiance. I mean, everything's covered except for like just outside. So you would be like sitting here on the edge and like, you know how when it's raining and you're like on the porch and the rain is raining, like you could reach out and touch the rain, but you're staying perfectly dry? It's like that, but with blood. The blood rain is just right out there. Can you imagine? Oh, I just thought of, so I've been imagining this. I've been picturing this in my head the whole time. And I think this makes a really good visual. Like imagine being over here on the river. Like imagine you're a boat on the river down here. And you're looking up at this spire that's nestled within this canyon and this confluence of rivers, right? And I'm imagining like a very ornate marble spire. It's kind of spiraling around. It's very uneven, right? It's not like just a solid cylinder. It's like got this kind of intricate structure to it. And I'm imagining it as like white marble. In reality, this thing is so streaked with elf blood that it looks like a horror show. This is shining white marble with pristine porcelain statues and all these engravings on a giant cougar. All this intricate detail just dripping with blood 24/7. Just so you're aware, that's what's going on here. The monolith of purity, the good kind, in the land of blood and evil. True. We are, yeah, we're in an evil forest, and we built a temple to our benevolent river god. Dark fantasy visual, yeah. It's very fitting for Reg's home, right? Or a place that Reg founded. Reg is kind of the main character of this fortress. For being honest. Well, that wraps up quite nicely. I think we have completed our temple. And I think it's time for me to have food. There's just just an owl. Oh, that's a tame owl. There's just a random tame owl. I don't know where the owl came from, but okay. I guess we do need to be careful because this is technically an opening into our fortress. So we should be safe. And have a way for us to close this off. And then maybe just some doors as well. Or... yeah, I think some doors here. Conglomerate doors. Sure, why not? Was this the fortress with the beastmen downstairs? Yes. Yes? There were cave swallow spear people. It appears there's only one of them now. We've also caught some coatis, apparently. I guess we're gonna train some coatis. I did not know that. There's one haggard named cave swallow woman down here, along with some named skeletons. I assume they've just kind of wandered in and out. We've really only seen, like, there were maybe half a dozen here, but they never really did anything. They're in like a weird secluded area. Didn't she kill a forgotten beast? I'm trying to recall. There was definitely combat here. There's definitely a silver blow dart here. I mean, who was... Beast Icker? Yeah. Zorongral must have been a forgotten beast. So I don't know where the others might have just wandered off. But they're in like this weird secluded area of this cavern, so we've never actually like directly... Or there was that one point where we opened up the wall over here, right? Didn't we? We figured out that they weren't hostile. Can't make them an adventurer. That's a great question. The fact that this one has a name. Palathubag? The fact that she has a name might mean we'd be able to do it with DF Hack. Whatever that's worth. Also, these scrolls. Why are these scrolls here? Why are they here? It's not where they go. Okay. Yeah, they're worshiping. You're literally in the river, standing in the river, worshiping. Friendship is forever. Dwarf in here like, I don't get it. But it's above ground. Why are you here? You probably don't worship that god, right? You worship several, but not that one. I think these are all dwarven gods. Okay. I think we're good. I think that is a complete. I think that is a done. I'm very happy with that. I'm very happy with that. So that took like 4 episodes. That was like 12 hours worth of work after taking a mulligan or two. But we did it. We did it. We came up with something silly to do and we did it. And it only killed some people. It was great. I'm very happy with it. Thank you for. I think we came up with that kind of construction together. I don't think one person came up with that, but I'm glad we did. I'm glad we sat down and thought of something cool to do, specifically with a canyon. I think that's a really cool thing to do in a canyon. I never thought of or attempted to do something like that before. Got a siren? A spire. Yes, that too. Probably also have a siren. Praise rivers. Praise rivers, everyone. Come by. So I'm going to be taking a week off. This is actually a nice little spot to wrap up. I'll be out of town for a week, so I will not be back until not this Saturday, but the following Saturday. So the next thing that's going to happen is a Saturday stream. I think. Actually, let me double check that. Might be getting home like late on Saturday. But come by and we will continue. We're gonna keep going from right here. I'm pretty sure we were just talking about evening of the 26th is the Friday. Okay. So yeah, I think the Saturday the 27th is going to be the next stream, and we're going to be continuing with Discworld, the point and click that has been driving us bonkers in a very good way. So we'll be doing some Discworld, and then after that, Monday and Thursday, we're going to keep going with Dwarf Fortress. We're going to see what we can do with this fortress. We're going to see what we can do with this story. We're going to see where this story takes us. And that'll be fun. So come after that. Today's episode was brought to you by a canyon that now has a temple inside of it, and by viewers like you, clicking on all those buttons down there, hanging out with us live, hanging out in VODs, hanging out in the Discord. Come join the Discord. I don't really post pictures to like social media and stuff, but you can always get a sense of what I'm up to if you're in the Discord. So if you want to see pictures from our little road trip, join the Discord and you'll see them. I'm not going to get too specific about where we're going, but I'm going to go see some trees. I'm going to go see some big trees, and I'm going to post some pictures about them in the Discord, so join there if you want to see them, because I'm not anywhere else, because I'm not doing anything else right now. So yeah, hope to see you around. Hope to see you here, there, everywhere else, and I hope you stay kind.